news, science, and the blogspot. Every medical student needs to have an interview, so here's a week's worth of things to help you look good in front of the panel. Health. Firstly, Age UK believes that cold homes are costing the NHS £1.36 billion every year due to the impact on older people's health. The European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control is preparing for the first sustained outbreak of dengue fever since the 1920s. Tests on mice indicate that the drug used to treat inflammation in psoriasis could be used to combat the effects of Alzheimer's. According to the World Health Organization, a second person has died from a new respiratory disease similar to the SARS virus. And finally, a hospital in London has become the first to use rapid CT scans in conjunction with A&E departments in an attempt to save the lives of seriously injured people. News. A Swedish study has shown that criminal offenders with ADHD are less likely to reoffend when on treatment than not. This may raise questions as to whether or not treatment for affected offenders may become mandatory. The Welsh NHS may finish the year at £70 million in debt, warns auditors. And the Chancellor may have to extend austerity measures on public spending until 2018 due to a weak outlook on the economy. Science. Cell transplants in dogs have managed to reverse paralysis by injecting cells grown from the lining of the nose into their damaged spines. This is the first such study where real-life injuries rather than lab animals have been used. A gene that could predict what time of day we'll die has been discovered. This could have procedural implications about when medication is administered and when extra attention should be paid to a patient. Researchers have developed a way to print cartilage using a hybrid 3D printer. And finally, a new drug called aflibercept may be able to put cancer cells to sleep and stop them dividing. The Blogspot. Finally, I just want to highlight a couple of your blogs that have stood out to me this week. The first is by Marcus on carbon monoxide poisoning, and the second is a post by Sima on breast cancer. Both of these blogs show some excellent promise, so have a look and leave a comment. Maybe next week I'll show off your blog. Until next week, take care.